श्लोक नंबर 11। अन्येषु च सर्वेषु यथा भागमवस्थिता भीष्ममेवेमाभिरक्षन्तु भवन्तः सर्व एव हि. All of you must now give full support to Grandfather Bhishma as you stand at your respective strategic point of entrance into the phalanx of the army. Purport. Duryodhana, after praising the powers of Bhishma, further considered that other might think that they had been considered less important. So, in his usual diplomatic way, he tried to adjust the situation in the above words. He emphasizes that Bhishma Veda was undoubtedly the greatest hero. But he was an old man, so everyone must especially think of his protection from all sides. He might become engaged in the fight, and the enemy might take advantage of his full engagement on one side. Therefore, it was important that other heroes. Duryodhana clearly felt that the victory of the Kurus depended on the presence of Bhishma Deva. He was confident of the full support of Bhishma Deva and Dronacharya in the battle because he well knew that they didn't even speak a word when Arjuna's wife Draupadi, in her helpless condition, had appealed to them for justice, while she was being forced to appear naked in the presence of all great generals in the assembly. Although he knew that the two generals had some sort of affection for the Pandavas, he hoped that these generals would now completely give it up as they had done during the gambling performances. Shlok number 12. तस्य संजन्य हर्षं कुरु वृद्ध पितामहा सिंहनाद विनोदो च शंखं दमदूप तापवान. The Bhishma, the great valiant great grandson of the Kuru dynasty, the grandfather of the fighters, blew his conch shell very loudly, make a sound like the roar of a lion, giving Duryodhana joy. Puppet. The grandsire of the Kuru dynasty could understand the inner meaning of the heart of his grandson Duryodhana, and out of his natural compassion for him, he tried to cheer him by blowing his conch shell very loudly, befitting his position as a lion indirectly. By the symbolism of the conch shell, he informed his depressed grandson Duryodhana that he had no chance of victory in the battle, because the Supreme Lord Krishna was on the other side. But still, it was his duty to conduct the fight, and no pain would be separated in that connection. Shlok number 13. ततः शङ्खाश्च भैर्यश्च पन्वानकगोमुखा सहसैवाभ्यहन्यत सशब्दस्तुमलोऽभवत्. After that, the conch shells, drum, bugles, trumpets, and horns were suddenly sounded, and the combined sound was tumultuous.